Hello, my name is Nikki and I'm going to show you how to remove and apply your ColorStreet nails today. I just learned of a new hack, so we're going to try it out together. As you can see, I do have one of our ombres on right now currently. I have it on for about a week, so there's not a lot of outgrowth, but due to this new little hack that I found online, I wanted to try it out and see if it works before a few of my bingo parties this week. So first we're going to start off with getting a bowl of water and then heating it up in the microwave for about 2 minutes. And then taking your nail polish remover and putting it in a Ziploc bag or some kind of a bag. I'd use something bigger than a sandwich bag, maybe half a gallon or a gallon bag. So we're just going to pour this in here. I did see that a lot of girls are using also like the mineral oil, the fusion mineral oil. That comes off really good. I'm just using just a basic one that I got from Walmart to see if that works out. Just kind of fill up the corner a little bit, just enough to where you can stick your hand in there. So what we're going to do is just stick your hand in the acetone or the nail polish remover, and then go ahead and submerge your hand into the bottom of the bowl. And then you just kind of sit and rub it around and, chit chat with your friends. If you're on the phone, catching up with someone, if you're watching a movie or something, this is great to do right before bed. We do suggest that you put the nail strips on before you go to bed. So this is a great nighttime routine. I'm going to tell you right now, this water is actually pretty hot. I'd maybe only do it for like a minute or a half, because this is getting pretty warm on my fingers right now. So not 2 minutes. Let's just start off with maybe a minute. If it's too much, then go a little longer. But yeah, you're just going to sit there, rub the bag around your nails. I can see it's already starting to come off. The top layer with the nail polish, or the color came off. So now there's just a little bit of glitter left. So this works really quick. So I was told it was about 1 to 2 minutes. Yep, it's coming off real good. This is awesome for any of you who have tried ColorStreet. The glitter is probably one of the harder ones to get off your nails. So the fact that this is just coming off like nothing is really awesome. I think it's almost done. If you don't want to do this, or this feels like it might be too much for you, you can always use, what I was using before I learned this trick was just your nail polish remover in a jar where it has the sponge already in it. Because then you just stick your finger in and rub it around, let it soak that way. It does take a lot longer to do, but it's a lot nicer than having to buy the cotton balls and, or the swabs and having to go over them multiple times. So, and then having like a ton of cotton balls sitting there and accidentally ruining your furniture, because I know we've all been there. I have. So, but this seems to be working way faster. This is definitely going to save me a lot of time. I don't think I'm going to look back after this. So yeah, everything is off now. There is no, well, there's a little bit of glitter. Let's see. You just rub it off with your other fingernails. Just rub the nails off, because it looks like maybe some of the glitter still sticks on just a tiny bit. But yeah, voila. It's all done. So I'm going to continue with my other hand, and we'll start that one. And that was about 2 minutes. I'll time it this time. So what I'm going to do today is I'm also going to show you what comes in a pack of ColorStreet, or a set when you get it. The one I'm going to be doing today is Wow and Macaw. And this one is very similar to the Are You Madridding Me? This is a retired shade, but I happen to have one on me, so I'm going to go ahead and try this. And then I'm going to show you the steps on how to apply and match, and a few little tricks here and there that you can use with your own sets once you get yours. And go from there. All right. Just push this to the side. So every package you get is always going to have the instructions on the back to show you the steps that you take to apply your nails. You're just going to open the tab here, and open your package up. Each package will come with your 2 sets of strips in this little plastic thing. So as you can see, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 individual strips. So you can size them however it meets or however it fits your nails best. Okay. And then in your package, you're also going to have a nail prep pad, which you're going to want to clean your nails with after you're done washing them and filing them and buffing them and everything else that you need to do. And then you'll get a little nail filer as well. Okay, so that all comes in your little pack here, just 1 pack. Each pack you can get 2 manicures and 2 pedicures out of, so that's awesome. Because if you think about it, just this set alone is $11 for a solid, and I'm gonna get 2 manicures and 2 pedicures. Like, you can't find that deal at a salon ever, so it's amazing. Right, looks like my other hand's almost done, and it was about 2 minutes. So yeah, 4 minutes to take off my nails. That's unheard of. All right, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go wash my hands really quick. All right, I'm back. So I've washed my hands thoroughly. They're all nice and dry. I'm air drying a little bit. I wanted to show you how cool this is. All of that nail polish that I used. Ew, it's like dirty water. You can see all the glitter at the bottom. It's so crazy. Anyways, so now the next step that we're gonna do is this is where you're going to buff your nails, file them down, cut them, do whatever you need to do to make them looking nice and pretty for you and what you prefer as far as shapes and sizes. I love this little nail buffer file combo. These are extremely cheap to get, less than $2 usually at Walmart, or you can pick them up maybe even at the 99-cent store. But you know, you've got your file side, you've got your buff side, your polish side, and then your shine side. So I just usually go through really quick and do that to all of my nails. I'm gonna kind of do a really quick one here just to kind of show you guys. I don't want you to have to sit here and watch me do every single nail. All right, so after I shine up the first one, it's nice and shiny compared to the rest. You can tell the dullness. Then what I'm going to do is take my nail prep pad. Even though I have washed my hands, you still want to make sure there's no soap residue or anything on your nails, no lotions or anything like that. Otherwise you can have problems with the strip sticking to your nails, and we don't want that. So you're just going to go through really quick, shine them all up, clean them all off. And then one thing I like to do once I open my packages, any unused packages or any unused strips, I'm sorry, I'm going to want to put in the freezer to save for next time. And I'll show you an example of that as well. But we're going to open the strips here. I'm going to take one set out. Sometimes both come out at the same time. Okay? If this happens, not a big deal. You're going to take the strip you're not using, because as you can see, you're going to get 2 sets. So take the set you're not going to use, and you're going to place it right back in the bag. Now sometimes these can be a pain and they don't go in as easy. A little trick is take your nail file, slide it behind your strips, and then push it on down. It goes in so much easier. You're not going to have to fight with it. Just don't let your nail file go all the way in the package. And then just push the rest down. All right. And then if they, as you can see, this one's being stubborn, just kind of keep pushing it down and then they'll go in. Okay. So now, depending on the size of your nails, you're going to match them up. Now, I already know for my nails, this large one here at the end does not fit my thumb. I usually use these for my toes. This one I use for my thumb. And then the ones in the middle I can use for my middle fingers. this little tiny one will not fit on any of my fingers as well. So I use these for my other little toes. And then you're just gonna size them up. So that one fits to cuticle, yep, that works. This next one right here is actually a little too big for my pointer finger, so I skipped that one. So I put this one to use for my other little toes. And this is how you're gonna get two manicures and pedicures out of this set. And I'm gonna show you. The rest of these will fit perfectly with my other 4 fingers. So if I was doing a pedicure as well today, I would use half of this end from one toe and half of the other end for my other toe. These you can use for in between. You can kind of cut the strips, I've seen people do. I've seen people just apply and then use the rest of them, just kind of like going, well, I'll explain it. How about, let me show you first. Okay, to start this off, you're gonna take one of the strips that you are gonna use for your fingers, and you're gonna wanna start at your pinky. So I don't know why I picked up the thumb, did not mean to do that. I'm gonna start with the pinky. So you take the pinky strip, and you're gonna see this little purple tab. It says pull off. So you're gonna take this clear purple tab and you're gonna pull away. And then you're gonna see this silver tab here from the white tab. You're gonna pull that apart and pull that away from the strips as well. Now I've seen some people use these strips to kind of anchor it, to put it on. It's completely up to you how you want to do it. Just make sure you use the wax side, not the hard side when you do that. I personally, I just like taking it right there and using my finger. So I'm gonna match the cuticle end up with my cuticle here. And if you accidentally put it on crooked, you can always lift it up and then reapply. So here it's kind of a little crooked, so I'm just gonna lift it right back up and then position it exactly where I want it in the middle, down by the cuticle. Now that I got it on, I'm just going to smooth it straight up and then back and forth, side to side. Up to the top, side to side. Then I'm gonna use my other fingers to just cut around. So I'm gonna take my nail of my other fingers and I'm just gonna cut around the nail of this one. And I'm gonna kind of tuck it under a little bit because you wanna go over your nails. You don't wanna cut right at the tip. So go over and tuck under because there will be some shrinkage once they dry. And then you just peel it away. And there we go. So that pinky is done. And there's a little access right there on the corner. You can just peel that right off. And if you get some around your cuticles as well on the sides, maybe it was too big of a match for the pinky, you thought it would fit perfect and it doesn't, and it kind of overlaps, that's okay. Just go into the cuticle with your nail and cut around it until it perfectly fits your nail, okay? Then you're gonna take the other end here and then you're gonna apply it to this pinky. Same thing, match up the cuticles, the round part. So as you can see, we're gonna do pinky to pinky and all the way up until you get to your thumbnail. So pinky to pinky, finger to finger, so on, all the way to the thumbs. I'm not gonna do my full set of nails today. I'm just gonna do a few to show you really quick. And then as you can see, I did accidentally go over my nail. So over here on the cuticle, and I'm just gonna cut around it. And then I'll show you how it just peels right off, no problem. And the more you get used to it, the faster this gets. Now you'll notice I have this extra little piece here that I didn't use on either pinky. Now this piece, you can actually even use on your toenail. So like I'd start with my pinky toenail and I'd go all the way up and I would just kind of cut around the nail. Same thing I'm doing on my nails. So that's another little tidbit so you can get the most out of all of these strips. And then you could save these 3 for accent nails, for other times that you do your nails, kind of what I'm gonna do today. But today I'm not gonna use this. So today I'm just gonna put that away. I don't wanna use that one today. All right, so now I want to make this solid color have a little bit more shine to it. So what I've decided to do is go in my stash in the freezer and pick out some of my favorite colors that we can use for accents. So when you're done with, let me do one more thing. When you're done with these strips, you're gonna wanna put them in a Ziploc baggie and put them in the freezer so you can use them later on. You wanna do this right away. Don't leave them out for an hour or two. Do it while you're doing your nails. Actually, I should have already done it, but because I'm showing you this live, I'm gonna do it this way. So we're gonna take this to the freezer. And as you can see, I've got my little bag of nails here. So this is where I put all of my unused strips when I'm done using them. Put them right in there. And for now, I'm gonna pull out these strips because I never use this set. And today I wanna use one of the accent strips. So I have this little one in here. I'm gonna use that for my ring finger. I'm gonna put these back in the freezer so I can use these at another date. But I wanted to show you that this does work and it will apply even after you have them in the freezer, because I know there are people out there that are a little skeptical. There has been that trick that they said to seal your packages with a flat iron and make sure all the air is out. I will tell you ladies, I have tried that one and I have not had success with it. Air still somehow seems to seep in, and my set did dry out, so I did lose that first set when I was first starting out. But this freezer hack is amazing and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. These will dry pretty quickly, or they'll unfreeze, I should say, pretty quickly. So you should be able to use them right away. When you open that package, you're gonna smell the nail polish, so you can see that it is still fresh. But you do wanna use it right away. You don't want it to sit out because once these strips hit the air, they do start drying. So just to prove that once they're in the freezer, they do work. Again, we take that clear strip away and then pull the silver from the white. And then I'm gonna match this up again. But I just want to show you ladies that the freezer will keep them fresh. And I put these in there probably over 2 months ago. So these have been in the freezer for 2 months. And they work just like new. I love it. I know this video is a little long, but for some of you who are brand new, starting out and just want a few little tricks to do, you can do it with me. If you want to fast forward through it and rewind, it's kind of there for anyone who needs it. All right, so I've done this side, and as you can see, it sticks on perfect. And then it's going to give my manicure a little something extra. I can also do tricks with these. There's spin girls that will cut these in half on a diagonal and put them over the solid to give it another little, different kind of look. There's spin girls that will put it over solids completely to give it a darker ombre look, because this is an ombre. This is nuclear fusion. This is one of our current ombres. So if I wanted to, I could put this middle part that I'm not using on the tips of my pinkies if I wanted to do like a little fun thing here. But I'm not going to do that today. Today I'm just going to simply put it on the ring finger as an accent nail. Then I'm going to go ahead and finish doing my nails, but I'm going to hop off here before. As you can see, that was really easy to do that. Once you're done doing your nails, again, I'm doing it in the middle of the day, but it's best to do this whole thing at night before bedtime, because they still are, even though they're not wet to you, they are dry to you when you're touching them. They are still wet and they still do need time to settle, and they will shrink a little bit down. So remember to overlap that nail as much as possible without having to take the whole strip off. All right, I think that's it for today. If you have any questions, feel free to PM me. And good luck with your nails. Don't forget to show me your nail face. My little guy's calling for me. All right, have a great night. Bye-bye.